NBA regular season is up. You can feel the excitement for the new season. And Greg, when you were playing, is there an opening day that really stands out in your mind?
Back in '95, I think it was, we started the season with back-to-back wins. And the team was feeling good. Then we promptly lost 21 straight.
Now the starting group for the visitors. They've got Thomas Satoransky. He's out there with Maverick, and it's Big Daddy in at the power forward. Now here is Smith. Pass to Bogdanovich, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
And Bogdanovich is a confident, efficient player, a guy who can play either the 2 or 3 spots on the floor.
First trip to the line for him here.
And when you shoot 86 from the line like he did last season, you usually cash in on those opportunities.
A great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Both good from the line that time. And here's Smith. But Trey hands it from downtown.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Here's Maverick. And the rejection by Zubac. Smith feeling it out a bit. Lasagna. And finished off by Hazonia.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
Smith kicks to Hazonia. Zubac the pass to Hazonia. Puts up a 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Hazonia's got 5 points so far.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possession.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
Well, you can see it's a matter of pride out there for these guys.
Not always the best scenario, but in this game, pride takes over. You score on me, I'm going to come back and score on you. Now, their offense is rolling. A perfect start, 4 of 4 so far.
You know, you appreciate Zubac's focus on close-range looks as a big man.
Well, Zubac's one of those big centers that's burly and tough and rugged on the inside. While other bigs are searching that three-point line out, Zubac's looking to get deep into the paint. And look at his shooting percentages over the past couple seasons, up around 60%. That's good shot selection, great consistency.
And off to a strong start offensively. He's got a nice touch.
Now here is Smith. Passes it to Bogdanovich. Sharch with the screen for Bogdanovich. Good on the triple. He's got 5.
And I'm a fan of that guy when he's shooting it from deep. Bogdanovich looks good every time it leaves his hand.
Now here's Satoransky. He has 7.
That's feel-good moment right there. 3 of 4 so far.
1:46 left to play in the first quarter. And it's Smith missing. Gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Pass to Maverick. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Sharch passes to Zubac. One-on-one fast break. And Satoransky wide open. He fires.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
1:07 left in the first. Gone 3 of 4 on 3-pointers in the first quarter. Doing well from long range. Smith outside. To the middle. Here's Zubac. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. Smith's got 3 assists now in this one.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Here's Big Smooth. He feeds it to Vesely, and a slam dunk by Vesely.
You know, flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Now, here is Smith. We've got 28 seconds left in the first quarter. And the dunk by Zubac.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Who's going to miss first? Every time one team scores, the other team right back at you.
Hazonia with the ball. He has 5. Saric passes to Zubac. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Zubac has got 8.
And Saric, just one of those European players that comes over with the fundamentals. Beautiful play there.
Big Smooth shot is off. The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. Up 5. They've got more. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
We've got Lynch. Prophet is out there with Little General. And it's Zamanic in a power forward. 6 to shoot. They set the pick. The Prophet passes to Lynch. To the wing right side. Shot from 16. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
You got to get up tighter than that. Some players you can give that much room to, but not him.
Big Smooth out there with cool hands. Then it's Mr. Perfect. It's Mr. Fundamentals. And it's Vesely in its center. And let's go to the 2K leaderboard to see the teams that blocked the most shots in the NBA last year.
Awesome rim protection from them last year, and it was because of one thing. They commit to intimidating anyone that comes in the lane.
He doesn't hit that one. On 3 of 4 from long range in the game. Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. Here's Mr. Perfect. Lynch defending. And the pass to Mr. Fundamentals. Here's Mr. Perfect. Pass to Big Smooth. He kicks it to Vesely. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Well, Greg, we see it every year. Those overachieving teams in the NBA. What enables them to be greater than the sum of their parts?
Well, listen, luck can play a part, but confidence is a huge factor as well. If you walk into that gym every night believing you'll find a way to win, oftentimes you do.
Here's Cool Hands. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Mr. Fundamentals passes to Cool Hands. Off on the layup. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Here's Zamanic out to the wing, inside, and he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Oh, nice there, getting the reverse. Love that, and the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it. Down low, got a piece of it. The Prophet passes to Simon. To the inside. Plays it up and banks it in. Little General's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
They set the screen. Big Smooth shot is off. Gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Passes to Simon. Here's Zamanic. Launches it. That shot missing.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Here's Big Smooth, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And that one misses.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. From the arc. The rebound by Big Smooth. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. A pass to Mr. Fundamentals. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
They've worked hard to get this lead. Can't start giving up easy slams all of a sudden.
Yeah, GA, that's right. And that was easy. Gift wrap for him.
Yeah, we see this all too often. The team gets a huge lead, and then their guard gets let down.
Gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Cool hands passes to Vesely. Here's Cool Hands. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. To the paint. Here's Vesely. And a slam dunk by Vesely.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Here is Lynch. Fires the 3. Drills the three-pointer.
That's pretty unselfish there. He sees that there's a better shot on the perimeter and bang, just kicks it out.
There's 37 seconds left now here in the second. And the basket by Cool Hands.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Here's Little General. From outside, off the mark.
Yeah, take your time. You don't give them another possession.
And hopefully that's what they'll do here. It's what most teams try to execute at this time in the game.
A nice shot by Vesely.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Here's Lynch. And he's good on the 3-ball. Lynch has got 6.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react. And
so we've reached the end of the first half of play. Leading by 8. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the...
And Shaq, using your crystal... Moving on in that first half of basketball things. And that concludes.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. You look at Thomas Satoransky. He's really been playing well.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half. Just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
You've got Bojan Bogdanovic. Charge is out there with Ivica Zubac. And it's Smith, and it's Hezonja in at the small forward. That's Chris Finch's 5 as we get into the second half. Outside, Bogdanovic. Charge in the corner. And Bogdanovic kicks to Smith. From downtown, they get the rebound. Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
Here's Krejci. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And he's got his first free throw of the game.
At the line for the away team, Vit Krejci.
He misses the free throw. Good on the second free throw. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Smith outside. Charge has the open look. Off target with his 3. Hitting a tremendous 61% from the floor. Hitting in all cylinders. Here's Satoransky. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Way to attack there and then create the contact.
That free throw, no good.
Number 12, taking 2 shots.
Second free throw, no good. Gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Smith the pass to Sharch. Now Smith. Back to Sharch. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. With social media and the cult celebrity, a lot of pitfalls for players. Brent, is the NBA doing a good job preparing them to face those very public challenges?
It's a really good question, Kevin. And I think what's interesting is to study players who've been in the NBA for a while that are embracing social media versus what you're seeing with younger players who have grown up with social media and how they handle that dynamic coming in. And I think, quite frankly, the younger players are a lot better at doing it than some of the older players.
Count that bucket.
And that's a momentum shifter. A steal leading straight to the basket.
Smith the pass to Zubac. Here's Azania. And a miss there on the triple.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And the ball travels out of bounds. Turnover.
Yeah, that's a tough one. An experienced player in the pro game shouldn't be making that pass.
Zubac with the screen for Smith. It's Hezonja in the corner. Misses the three. One-on-one here. Here's Krejci. No good with the triple. Gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. 6 of 15. Here's Sharch. Moves back up. Out to Smith.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Smith drawn the double team. Back to Sharch. Stolen away. This is his second trip to the line in this one.
Finished the season last year around 80% from the stripe.
Substitution on the court.
A minute 50 left here in the third quarter. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded out game.
Trying to get something going. That one drops for him.
Away team.
And we've got a moment now to look at the highest scoring teams in the NBA from last season.
Yeah, #1 in the league in terms of points per game a season ago. They play as a team, just really unselfish in terms of their brand of basketball.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
58 seconds left in the third. Over to the wing, and there's the foul. It'll go on the Wizard. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Timeout.
Team.
Timeout.
And as things present themselves throughout a game, teams have to adapt on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team.
Lets it go from deep. Drills it from outside. He has 5.
Zero defense. You can't let a good shooter have the wide open three.
Here's Big Smooth. Driving inside. And Vesely slams it in.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? The the pass to Simon. Jacks up a three. Good on the three-point shot. Little General's got 7. Gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Big smooth the pass to Mr. Fundamentals. And it's Vesely missing. Here's Samanic. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. It's just very solid offense.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Visit out there with Mr. Fundamentals. And it's Cool Hands. Then it's Mr. Perfect. And it's Big Smooth in at the point guard. Yep, that one goes.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Ivica Zubac.
Yeah, and his percentage from the field tonight seems almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
This is as good a game as we've seen him play. And this crowd can't get enough of it. When he explodes like this, it becomes a special atmosphere in here. Right now, I'd send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey guys, during the last break, here's what Mark Dagnall was telling his team. And he was emphatic. He said, we are not going to win this game playing this way, fellas. You've got to step it up. You've got to get aggressive. And you've got to battle to get back in this thing. See if that pep talk got him going, guys.
Thank you, David. Sharch with the screen for Bogdanovich. Clock at 4. To the middle. Here's Hazonia. And finish off by Hazonia.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Well, both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. Going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
Oh, and that one is stuffed right through.
And I got to say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. Goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
And here is Sadaransky. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
And they continue to control the glass.
Was shot missing. Gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there.
Away team foul. Number 15. Second personal foul. First team foul.
That's good from Hazonia. They can burn some clock if they want to.
And get a little breather as well.
Screen by Zubac. For 3, Smith. Sadaransky grabs the miss. Pass to Krejci. Here's Maverick. He's covered by Bogdanovich. Right wing. Tries from 16. Just 5 on the clock. There's the pick. Inside, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. He hits the first one, and that brings them within single digits. He's off on the free throw, unable to get that second one to drop in.
a disappointing trip to the line there. Even though it was just one miss, now is not the time to be missing those.
Down low, here's Big Daddy, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Now that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Bogdanovich finds Sharge. That ball, nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Sharge has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Now, here's Satoransky. Hazonia defending. Here he goes. And the rejection by Zubac. The offensive rebound. Satoransky in the corner. Sinks the triple. Satoransky's got 21.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Here's Zubac. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Hits the three-point bomb.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Loved it. The guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
To the inside, and stolen by Hazonia. Smith outside. We've got 28 seconds left here in the fourth quarter.
This arena was rocking throughout the night. You could really feel the energy.
A huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
An extremely efficient and productive game for him, but again, he's not going to be able to do it all by himself.
Smith the pass to Hazonia. Misses the deep three-point attempt. Now here's Satoransky. It counts.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.